Welcome to the Marathon family. You have made a decision that will change you in wonderful ways. The path to the finish line of a 26.2-mile race is long. It is filled with dedication, sweat, incredible moments of self-discovery. Whether this is your very first marathon or you are a seasoned runner looking to improve, you belong here. The marathon does not care how fast you are. It only asks that you show up, prepare, respect the distance. This journey is about more than just one day of running. Countless training runs, early mornings, commitment to yourself. It is a testament to your strength and your spirit. As you stand on the starting line, a mix of excitement and nerves will bubble up inside you. This is completely normal. Every single runner feels it, from elite athletes at the front to determined participants at the back. Remember all the miles you have logged to get to this point. Trust in your training. The hard work is already done. Race day is your victory lap. Enjoy the cheering crowds and shared camaraderie with fellow runners. You have got this. So, what exactly is this magical concept called pacing? In the simplest terms, pacing is the management of your energy over the entire 26.2-mile distance. It is about running at a consistent, controlled effort level that you can sustain from start to finish. It is not about sprinting when you feel good and walking when you feel tired. Instead, it is a deliberate strategy to distribute your energy evenly. Imagine you have a full tank of fuel at the start of the race. Your pacing plan is the blueprint that tells you how much fuel to use for each mile, ensuring you do not run out of gas. It is the single most important factor in determining your race day success. Why is pacing so critical in a full marathon? The distance itself is the answer. A 5K or a 10K race. You can push your limits for 30 minutes or 60 minutes and recover relatively quickly. The marathon is a different beast entirely. It is an endurance event that pushes your body to its absolute physiological limits. Your body has a finite supply of glycogen, its primary fuel source for high-intensity exercise. A poor pacing strategy, particularly starting too fast, burns through this precious fuel far too quickly, leaving you depleted and struggling in the later stages of the race. This is what runners refer to as hitting the wall. Proper pacing is your best defense against hitting that dreaded wall. By maintaining a steady, appropriate pace from the beginning, you conserve your glycogen stores and allow your body to rely more on fat, more efficient at lower intensities. A smart pacing plan transforms the marathon from a battle of survival into an achievable achievement. Understanding the theory of pacing is one thing. Applying it in the real world is another. Let's make this concrete. Imagine your goal is to finish the marathon in 4 hours and 30 minutes. A simple calculation tells us that you need to run an average pace of approximately 10 minutes and 18 seconds per mile or 6 minutes 24 seconds per kilometer. This is your target pace. This number becomes your North Star for the entire race. Now let's consider two hypothetical runners, both aiming for that 4:30 finish. Runner A, let's call her patient Paula, sticks to her plan. She runs the first few miles right around her 10:18 pace, maybe even a little slower to warm up. She continues to tick off the miles, holding her pace steady through the halfway point and beyond. In the final few miles, she still has energy in the tank and is able to finish strong. Our second runner, Fast Freddy, takes a different approach. He runs the first 10K at a 9:45 per mile pace or 6:09 per kilometer. He feels like a champion. But by mile 15, that early effort begins to catch up with him. By mile 20, he has hit the wall, his pace plummets to 12, then 13 minutes per mile or 7.46 minutes to 8.08 minutes per kilometer. He finishes in 4 hours and 50 minutes, exhausted and disappointed. The stories of Paula and Freddie illustrate the fundamental truth of marathon pacing. The energy you expend early comes at a high price later. For every second you run too fast early, you may lose many more later. The marathon is a game of patience. Fortunately, you do not have to rely on guesswork to maintain your pace. There are several fantastic tools and strategies at your disposal. One of the most valuable resources at any major marathon is the official pace group. They run at steady pace to hit a specific finish time, 4 hours, 4:15, 4:30. All you have to do is find the group that matches your goal and stick with them. They monitor the pace so you can relax and focus on running. A GPS running watch is another indispensable tool. During training, it helps you learn what goal pace feels like. On race day, it gives you real-time feedback, current pace, average pace, distance. A quick glance lets you know if you are right on target, drifting too fast, or need to pick it up slightly. Use your watch in training so you are familiar with its functions. Many watches allow you to program your race plan and alert you when you deviate. A more advanced strategy is a negative split, running the second half slightly faster than the first. This is the strategy used by most elite marathoners. For example, a 4-hour marathon at 9:09 per mile or 5:41 per kilometer might split first half 2:01 and second half 1:58. A small conservative first half lets you conserve energy for a faster second half. It takes discipline to hold back early, but the payoff is passing others and finishing with power. Decide on your strategy before the start line and practice it during long runs. Use long runs to rehearse nutrition, gear, and pacing. By practicing pacing repeatedly, it becomes second nature. When race day arrives, you will not have to think too hard, just trust your training and execute your plan. The single biggest mistake a marathon runner can make is starting out too fast. The starting gun fires, the crowd roars, adrenaline floods your system. You are surrounded by thousands of other runners. The energy is electric. Your legs feel fresh and light after your taper. It's almost impossible not to get swept up in the moment and run faster than you planned. This initial surge feels effortless, even easy. You might think you're banking time, but that's a dangerous illusion. The marathon will make you pay for that early speed with interest. When you run above your aerobic threshold, you burn through limited glycogen stores fast. You only have enough for roughly 90 minutes to 2 hours of hard running. Start too fast and you deplete those stores much earlier. Once glycogen is gone, your body must rely mostly on fat, which cannot convert to energy as quickly. So how do you resist this temptation? The first step is mental. Commit to your pacing plan before the race even begins. Write your target splits on a pace band or your arm. Remind yourself, the first few miles should feel easy. Almost too easy. If they don't, you're going too fast. Line up in the correct starting corral for your anticipated pace. Let others pull ahead early. Run your own race, not theirs. For the first 1 or 2 miles, consciously hold yourself back. Focus on breathing and establishing a comfortable rhythm. Ignore your GPS for the first mile if it's erratic, run by feel. While pace groups and GPS watches are invaluable tools, your most important guide during the marathon is your own body. Learning to listen to its signals is a skill honed over months of training. It is what separates a smart runner from a reckless one. Your body is constantly giving you feedback, aches, pains, fatigue, surges of energy. Your job on race day is to be an attentive listener. A pacing plan is a map, but sometimes the terrain requires you to make small adjustments. Throughout the race, perform regular check-ins. How is your breathing? How do your legs feel? Deep and controlled or ragged and shallow? Smooth, efficient rhythm or heavy and strained? If your breathing is labored and your legs feel heavy at mile 8, ease back, regardless of what your watch says. Heed the warning and ease back slightly. Listening to your body means watching hydration and nutrition. Take in water, electrolytes, and carbohydrates at regular intervals starting early. Do not wait until you're thirsty or hungry. It's already too late. The bonk is a direct result of fuel depletion. It is okay to slow or walk through a water station to regroup. This is not failure, it's smart race management. A short break can allow your body to recover enough to get you back on track. Be a coach and a compassionate friend to yourself. Be positive. Break the remaining distance into smaller, manageable chunks. Focus on the next mile marker or aid station. Focus on small wins. Your body is capable of amazing things if your mind believes it can. Take 1 mile at a time and use the support around you. As you enter the final 10 kilometers of the marathon, all of your hard work, smart training, and disciplined pacing will come to fruition. This is where the race truly begins for many. It separates those who ran a smart race from those who did not. If you managed your energy well, you will find that while tired, you are not broken. You still have the physical and mental resources to push toward the finish with purpose. This is the reward for your patience in the early miles. You can feel the energy from the cheering crowds which grow louder as you approach the finish. Use this energy to fuel your final push. Keep your mind focused and positive. Remind yourself why you started. Think of the sacrifices you made and the people who supported you. Let these thoughts carry you forward. This is your moment to shine. Each step feels like a victory. Run tall, swing your arms and keep a quick light cadence. Focus on the mile you are in, not the miles left to go. By breaking it into small goals, the final stretch becomes a series of small victories. When you finally see that finish line, it will be one of the most beautiful sights you have ever seen. Allow yourself to soak it all in. You have done it. Respected the distance, executed your plan, and conquered the marathon. Crossing that line is a testament to physical endurance, mental fortitude, and unwavering commitment. The finishing time on the clock is secondary to the knowledge that you gave your best effort and ran the smartest race possible. Remember this feeling of triumph: you are a marathoner.